my first book that I both wrote and illustrated is called It's a Gingerbread House, Bake It, Build It Up. And it didn't wow anybody. But they liked it. It made a good read-alone, and we just adjusted all the cooking directions, all the recipes to one line each, you know, so you didn't have that problem of carrying over. And they said, if we can bake this from your directions, we'll buy the manuscript. So they baked a gingerbread house, and they bought it. And then they proceeded, this is interesting, they had someone to work with me, a special editor. I would send her my revised pages, not with the illustrations, but with the writing. And she would change it, and she gradually changed it all into recipes, the style of a cookbook. Whereas I had written it much more colloquially. And I hated it. You know, I began to not like it at all. And then one day I realized, oh, I have to take her advice about, she would say, this takes, you says it takes 5 minutes, but it takes 10 minutes and so forth. So I had to take that kind of advice, but keep it in my own language. And so that was it wasn't any great thing, but I did get my foot in the door, and then I submitted. I think the next one was something called Great Watermelon Birthday, that I think is my only book that's out of print. And then 3 Days on a River in a Red Canoe, and they were very enthusiastic about that one, which is based on my, I made a 500-mile trip on the Yukon River by canoe. Oh, it was so exciting. It was wonderful. And those adventures are in 3 days. And then after that came A Chair for My Mother, I think, yeah. So, but it wasn't a big thing to crow about at first. Yeah. Now it is. Now it is.